a man that is understood to be known to her lay in wait and attacked her and stabbing her several times, and also dousing her in petrol. However, the victim bravely was able to make a good escape and get to neighbours for assistance. So the police arrived and the paramedics treated her on site, which was taken to Port Macquarie Hospital, where she was in a serious condition, but I understand that has changed back into a stable condition. The police began an extensive search of the area and also the home, and they were unable to locate the offender. But there was also then a pursuit north of Port Macquarie, whereby the police actually at one stage terminated that pursuit because of concerns of public safety. The pursuit was able to be re-engaged, and a point on the North Coast Pacific Highway near Bonneville, the Highway Patrol deployed the road spikes, and that did stop the vehicle. This then caused a foot pursuit to occur with the offender, and at a point on the roadway on the northern lanes, he turned and confronted police and attacked police with a knife. One officer actually deployed a taser, and however that taser was ineffective. Then he continued to confront the police and attack the police with the knife, and two officers shot the offender. CPR and first aid commenced immediately, but unfortunately the offender died of the injuries at the scene. This has now led to a critical incident investigation team led by the State Crime Command Homicide Squad, and also reviewed by the Professional Standards Command. We'll do a review of that, but oversighted by the State Coroner. And it's my understanding that the investigators have actually briefed the State Coroner. I'd just like to say the bravery of this victim to be attacked in her own home and to make her good her escape was a fantastic effort, and we really commend her for that. And our best blessings with her for a full recovery. Also, the local police are involved in this. I have the local area commander with me here today, Superintendent Holohan, and their welfare is being monitored by the local area commander, and it's well in hand here by the local community as well. But also our condolences do go out to the deceased person and his family and friends, because this is such a tragic event, the loss of a life under these tragic circumstances. So with that, I'll take a few questions.
You can say the man was known to the woman. Can you say anything more about their relationship?
I do understand that they were known to each other for about a 2-month period, and there is some suggestion they were in a relationship.
Do we know whether they met on social media?
That's been talked about. We have not confirmed that, and that will be something that the critical incident team will go back and look at the background and the origins of the offender and also their relationship.
Is there anything to suggest there may be an AVO or such thing against the gentleman?
Well, that is correct. On the 31st of October, there was an application by the victim for an AVO, and the police did issue that AVO. And since that time, the police have been trying to find the offender and serve that, but the offender has been avoiding service of that AVO.
Can you say anything to the motorists who were obviously at the scene when the police put down the stoppage devices?
Well, all I can say is that the police reacted in a very safe way and really took their job seriously. And to be able to stop that vehicle was really good for public safety. And also, unfortunately though, it has led then to the death of a young man.
How are the officers doing?
Well, of course, in these jobs, these are some of the jobs that we dread. The police officers come to work each day to actually help the public and save people. However, it's a sad fact that they've got a very dangerous and difficult and challenging jobs at times, and that is why we train our police in self-defence tactics and the deployment of weapons so that they can keep safe and they can keep the community safe.
Will those officers undergo counselling now, and have they been stood down temporarily?
No, certainly they have not been stood down. They are at home resting due to their fatigue last evening, and they are getting monitored with their welfare, and they will have to go through a process within the investigation, and that's something we will monitor and make sure we support them all the way through.
How many shots were fired?
There's several shots fired by 2 police officers. The exact number, that will be something that the ballistics police will assist the critical incident investigation team to make sure that is an accurate number.
Whereabouts on his body was the man wounded?
I don't want to go into those specifics in relation to that, but as you could understand, it has resulted in his death.
Was the offender from Port Macquarie?
My understanding is that the offender, we're not giving any information about his identity at this time. Not even his age, you might have noticed, because we want to make sure we identify him, and we actually inform family and friends prior to a public notification. Yes, look, last evening, it happened about 9:45 p.m. If there are any people that are on the Pacific Highway at Bombville around that time and saw this event or have some footage of the event, if we could ask them just to come forward to the police, and in particular if they could immediately ring the Crime Stoppers number, which is 1800 333 000.